Good morning, kindergartners. It's Mrs. Taylor again. So today we're going to talk about representing decomposition and composition addition stories to 8 with drawings and equations with no unknown. That is just a super fancy way of saying we are going to read these word problems and we're going to look at these pretty pictures. And these word problems are going to tell me everything I need to know. It's going to tell me the whole, and it's going to tell me both parts. And our job is going to be to create a number sentence and a number bond that goes along with these pictures. Caregivers, today would be a really good day if you have 8 of anything. So 8 coins, 8 buttons, whatever. Today would be a really good day to encourage your kindergartner to practice figuring out what 2 parts they can add together to make 8. So 8 plus 0, 1 plus 7, 2 plus 6, 3 plus 5, and so on. When we start doing assessments a little bit later on in the year, we're only going to ask them to be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But as we progress throughout the year and they go into the next semester of kindergarten and first grade, they're going to need to know how to do number bonds up to 10. So it's always good to practice. It's also always good to be ahead of the game, right? It just makes it easier. Okay, so today let's start working on, this is an example of what your homework might look like. There are 8 trees. And friends, when I read these word problems, I like to circle the things that I know are numbers. So I know that's 8, and I know that's 5, and I know this is 3. So I know those are going to be parts in my number bond. All right, so let's read. There are 8 trees. 5 are palm trees, and 3 are apple trees. Fill in the number sentence and the number bond. All right, little buddies. I like to start with the number bond first because for me, it's a lot easier to see the relationship between the whole and the parts in a number bond. Okay, so let's start. There are 8 trees. Okay, so we already know 8 is the whole number, right? Because 8 is the biggest number. Is 8 bigger than 5? Yep. Is 8 bigger than 3? Yep. So 8 is our whole number. There are 8 trees. 5 are palm trees, and 3 are apple trees. Fill in the number sentences. Well, that was pretty easy, right? It told us what the numbers were. We had 8, which was the whole number, 5 palm trees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 apple trees, 1, 2, 3. And if you just wanted to check to make sure that there's actually 8, that's okay. That's probably a good idea. So let's start with 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job, friends. Okay, so let's look at writing a number sentence. When I write a number sentence, I'm going to give you a big, huge tip that might help. This set of 3 numbers is called a family. Do you know why it's called a family? Well, it's called a family because these numbers work together, okay? So when we write number sentences, we are only going to use these numbers. So would I write 8 equals 6 plus 7? No, because that's not in my fact family, right? The numbers in my fact family are 8, 5, and 3. Okay, so let's write this number sentence. I like to do the parts first because for me it's easier to figure out what the parts are. I just look for this addition sign because right now we're doing addition. So I look for the addition sign. When I find that sign, I look at the boxes beside it. These boxes are where my parts would go because I know that 1 part plus 2 parts equals the whole number. So let's look. 5 is one part plus, what's the other part? Good, 3. So 5 plus 3. All right, let's look at my fact family. Remember, I told you that we only use these numbers. If I've already used 5 and 3, what number is left? Right, my whole number. So 8 equals 5 plus 3. Okay, let's try that a different way. Oh, friends, here is my plus sign. That's what I always look for because that's what makes it easy for Miss Taylor. So let's look. 5 plus, what's my other part? Yes, you guys are so smart. 5 plus 3 equals what? Good job. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Good job. All right, let's do one more. There are 8 trees. 4 are oak trees and 4 are spruce trees. All right, so let's see. We got 8, 4, and 4. All right, friends, look at those numbers. I know that the whole number is always the biggest number. So look at those numbers. Which one's the biggest? Right, 8. So 8 is my whole number. And I know that my whole number goes here because look, there are 2 lines that are pointing to this circle. All right, there are 8 trees. 4 are oak trees. And how many did they say were spruce? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, good job. 4 are spruce trees. All right, friends, look at this. Look at my fact family. 4 plus what? Good. 4 plus 4. All right. My whole goes here, right? Because in a fact family, we're going to use all of those numbers. So my number sentence says 8 equals 4 plus 4. Okay, friends, let's look at this one. There's my plus sign. So that tells me that a part goes here and a part goes there. Well, look at my number bond. Friends, what are my parts? This number is 4. And this number is? Excellent. That number is also 4. So 4 plus 4 equals what? Excellent. I think that today's work will be pretty easy for you guys. You are doing such a great job with number bonds. As always, I wish you well, friends. Bye-bye.